This is the story of Finn's big splash. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a young man named Finn. Now, Finn was the kind of guy who loved nothing more than a good splash. In fact, he was so obsessed with making splashes that he would jump into any body of water just for the fun of it. And when he did, he always made sure to make the biggest splash possible. One day, while walking through the kingdom, Finn heard the sound of people cheering. He followed the noise and saw everyone gathered around the palace pool watching a group of entertainers. These guys were diving into the pool, and each time they hit the water, they made a huge splash. Then they would do tricks and flips in the air and finish off with an even bigger splash. The crowd loved it, and so did Finn. He wanted to join in and be part of the fun, but he was too shy to just dive right in. So he waited till the entertainers left, and then he jumped in. At first it was great. He could feel the cool water all over his body and the cheers of the crowd as he made a big splash. But as soon as the applause died down, he heard a voice. "Hey, you can't just jump into the pool like that," said the voice. Startled, Finn turned around and saw a beautiful woman with long, flowing hair and a stern look on her face. "I'm sorry," stammered Finn. I didn't know anyone was there." "Well, this is my pool, and no one is allowed to use it without my permission," said the woman. "But everyone in the kingdom can use the pool," said Finn. "Oh, can they now?" The woman raised an eyebrow. "Well, that's not how it's been run," she said. "Since I took over, this pool has been mine, and mine alone." She paused for a moment. "Kata, and if you try to jump in and make a splash, I'll have you thrown in jail." With that, she turned and walked away, and Finn stood there stunned. He couldn't believe that someone would want to take all the fun out of something so simple as jumping in a pool. He thought about what the woman had said, but he couldn't help himself. He wanted to make a splash. So as the sun began to set, Finn snuck back to the pool. This time he was even more careful not to make any noise. He crept up to the edge of the pool and took a deep breath. Then he jumped in and made the biggest splash he could. He could hear the water rushing into the pool and the wind whipping around him. For a moment, he felt free. But then he heard the woman's voice again. "I see you," she said. "May have gotten away with it this time, but I'll be watching." At that, she disappeared. Determined to make the biggest splash ever, Finn went home and came up with a plan. The next day, he gathered all the biggest water balloons he could find and hid them around the palace. Then he waited till the woman was gone and started filling the pool with water. As soon as it was full, he began to throw the water balloons one by one into the pool. As the water balloons burst, the pool overflowed, and soon the entire courtyard was flooded. Finn took a deep breath and jumped in. Could feel the water all over his body and the wind whipping through his hair. He had never felt so alive. The woman came running out just in time to see Finn make the biggest splash of all. She stood there in shock as the water from the pool overflowed onto the ground and spread throughout the kingdom. People came running from all over to see what had happened. "Look," said the woman, "you've flooded the entire kingdom." "I just wanted to show you that making a splash doesn't have to be selfish," said Finn. "We can all share in the fun." The woman looked at all the smiling faces around her and realized that Finn was right. From that day on, the pool was open to everyone in the kingdom, and Finn became known throughout the land as the guy who loved nothing more than a good splash. And if you listen closely, you can still hear the echo of his laughter as he makes the biggest splash of all. The end.